The Black Phone is a 2021 horror thriller film directed by Scott Derrickson, based on a short story of the same name by Joe Hill. The movie follows the story of a young boy named Finney Shaw, played by Mason Thames, who is abducted by a sadistic serial killer known as the Grabber, played by Ethan Hawke. The movie opens with a chilling scene of the Grabber abducting a young girl from a playground. He takes her to an isolated house where he tortures and kills her. Finney is then abducted by the Grabber on his way to a Halloween party. He is taken to the same house where the Grabber has been keeping his victims. Finney is bound and gagged, and the Grabber begins to torture him. However, Finney discovers an old black rotary phone in the basement of the house. The phone appears to be broken, but it starts ringing, and when Finney answers it, he discovers that he can communicate with the dead. Using the phone, Finney is able to talk to the spirits of the Grabber's previous victims. The dead help Finney plot his escape and seek revenge against his captor. The spirits warn Finney of the Grabber's tactics and offer him guidance in his efforts to escape. As Finney's parents and the police search for him, the audience sees glimpses of the Grabber's past. It is revealed that he was abused by his mother and later became a child abuser himself. It becomes clear that the Grabber has a dark history and a twisted motive for his crimes. As the movie progresses, Finney's relationship with the dead grows stronger. He even learns that he can possess the Grabber's victims in order to communicate with the living. However, his attempts to communicate with his parents and the police are met with skepticism. In the final act, Finney and the spirits of the dead confront the Grabber. They are able to use the phone to trap him in a room where he is then killed by one of his own victims. Finney is reunited with his parents, and the spirits of the dead are able to move on to the afterlife. Overall, The Black Phone is a tense and chilling horror thriller that blends elements of the supernatural with a classic abduction story. The performances of the cast are excellent, particularly Ethan Hawke's portrayal of the Grabber. The film's haunting soundtrack and eerie atmosphere create a sense of dread that lingers long after the credits roll. The use of the black rotary phone as a supernatural device is unique and adds an element of mystery to the story.